Hi, and welcome to Piano School Publishing video tutorials. This is Piano School Preparatory level, and we're at page 12 and 13, which is theory lesson number 1, theory and activity lesson number 1. So we're going to go through this reasonably quickly. Theory is really important, so learning to write music helps us comprehend and understand music at a lot deeper level than just focusing just on the reading. So it helps us learn all the rules, and so when we're reading music we'll understand those rules a lot better as well. So the first question up here, you can see here, if you have a look at your book there, question 1, circle all the C's. So we've only learnt C so far, but what we're trying to help you do is develop the idea of being able to separate C from the other notes. So if we go back to the previous page and have a look and talk about what C looks like. So there's a picture of the note C there, and you can see that it's sitting underneath the 5 lines down here, and it also has this little line going through the body of the note. So that helps us distinguish C for the moment. So when we go back over to the question, have a look there. So if you look here, we can see there's C there. So what you have to do then is identify which other notes in here look exactly the same as that one. So hopefully that won't be too hard for you. All right, the next one, try drawing 4 C's. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. So we're going to learn how to draw a C. When we write music, it's not intended to look like this. Just when you write letters, they don't look like this. If you tried to do that, the process would be incredibly long and drawn out. So this is the same thing when we come to drawing notes in music. So C is quite easy to draw. So what I do is I draw just a line on an angle, and I just go back 2 or 3 times just to make it thicker. Not a lot, I don't draw a circle and colour it in, just a line on an angle. I put my stem up, and then I draw a line, and this is this horizontal line going through here, and that's my C. I'll show you that again. So I just draw a line on an angle underneath the 5 lines here, make it a little bit thicker. I put a stem going straight up, and then I put a line going across. It's really important when young children, sorry it's not long enough, when young children are learning to do this, if you leave this to their own, I've seen students come back, particularly 5, 6, 7-year-olds, and they've spent 10 minutes trying to draw that note exactly the way it is, and they've coloured it in, they've gone out of the lines, and they're getting stressed about it. So as a parent and as a teacher, you want to make sure that they know exactly how to draw their C's, and then they can do them really quickly, and it's also a lot easier for it to be neater. Okay, now moving on to page 13 of the theory and activity. Question number 3 asks us to find all the C's on the keyboard below and colour them in. So it's the same process as when we're looking at the piano keys down here. We look for a group of 2 black notes, and the white note on the left-hand side will be C. So if you can have a look at my diagram here, you can see here's a group of 2 black notes, and the white note on the left-hand side is C. So I just simply have to colour that in. Now, young kids can colour them in reds and blues and greens, whatever they want. We have a look, there's multiple C's on that diagram. So I can see another group of 2 over here, and there's a C there. And then down the bottom here, there's another group of 2 black notes and C's on the left-hand side here. Finally down here, write out Farmer in the Dell on the staff below. You can look back over to page 9 to help you out, to help you remember. So I know how it goes, so I'm going to write it quickly here. So we learned how to draw the C, so we simply draw a line on an angle, put the stem up, put a line through, and then remember to space it out evenly, so don't cram all the notes right up the front. There's my next C, and then my note here, and the final, there's my C. The last thing I need to do is do my rest. Now this is a 1 count rest, so this rest gets 1 beat. And its proper name is a crotchet rest, but we don't need to know that right now. You don't really worry about remembering it. So if you go back and have a look at the crotchet rest, you can see it's quite complicated. So we don't need to do that. So all I'm going to do is do a squiggly line, and it can be any squiggly line. So I'm just going to show that to you. So you can have a look there at my squiggly line, and that's all you need to do. All right, good luck with your theory and activity. Lesson number 1.